Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another Passes Chat with Coley and Tonks.
It's a bit more of another fun one today. After we did a fun one a few weeks ago that was popular.
Yes.
And they enjoyed it. We didn't. Well, I didn't enjoy some of the food that we ate.
No.
But
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yep. We got good feedback from it, so we thought we'd do another fun one.
It's good to mix up some serious topics and some fun topics.
That's right.
But today we're going to be doing something on coffee. Now, Josh, you're a real fan of coffee, aren't you?
I like my coffee. Used to work at a coffee shop.
Yep. Would you say that you're a coffee snob?
Probably. I probably would. Yeah.
When was the last time you had an instant coffee?
So I refuse. That's why I drink tea. So at church, I always have a tea. I never go to the coffee window. I don't care how well it's made. A fella from church once used to occasionally bring in coffee for me on a Sunday morning, and it was from Coles. He'd fill his car with petrol and he'd bring me one of the Coles $1 coffees.
I'm not a fan of the Coles.
I'd take it. I'd take one sip and then I'd walk away. So after I said good day, and usually it'd end up in the bin or tip down the sink.
So you've probably, it'd be fair to say, you've drunk coffee at almost every single coffee shop around. Yeah, I like to try every coffee shop. Yep. Like to try them all. And what would you say, let's say your 3 favourite coffee shops that would make the best coffee in all of
My favourite in town used to be Ristretto, but that's shut down now.
Yeah, that was a bit heartbreaking.
That was a great spot. But Black Milk I go to every weekend now.
Black Milk,
I love Black Milk. Yep. Nash Lane, 13th Street. That's where I go spend a lot of my time. That's my favourite Nash Lane. Yeah. Yep. They're both all right, but I love 13th Street. It's got good vibes. Yes. And third favourite coffee shop would be Glow.
Glow on 8th Street.
Yeah, on 8th Street. Yeah. Yep. They do really well.
But so not McCafe?
Definitely not McCafe. I can't remember last.
Not Jenny's Coffee Lounge?
No, that's You can't make a coffee quite as frothy as they ever could though.
No.
They're quite unique. Macca's, I'll get a caramel latte or something if I really have to. And it still tastes disgusting. Yeah.
All right. Well, what we're going to do today is I have bought 6 coffees. Now, your favourite coffee is a Piccolo?
Yeah, Piccolo.
All right, so I've bought 6 Piccolos, and we're going to pour those Piccolos into these cups. So you'll have no idea which which coffee shop these Piccolos are from.
Bit of pressure there. Yep.
And you're then, as you can see over here, you're going to rank them in order. So we'll start with coffee 1, coffee 2, down to 6, and you'll rank them on this side of the whiteboard in a bit of an order.
Okay.
And then we'll see, based on that rank, whether Black Milk or...
Yeah, this is a worry.
Yeah.
One of our youth leaders a few years ago, I used to love Farmers Union iced coffee. Can't stand the stuff since I got into coffee years ago.
Oh, so sweet.
But I used to love it, and they said you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. One time they switched the milk in the Farmers with that 97% fat-free feel-good milk or whatever it was. Yeah, and I didn't notice.
Really?
Unfortunately, yeah. So hopefully I noticed
sugar.
This. Yeah, I think it's because it's such a sugar high you can't tell. But we'll see how we go.
You're confident you'll be able to pick your favourites?
I like to think so. We'll see. Being tipped into a cup, I don't know, it might lose that instant, because you get a lot of taste out of the first crema of the coffee, but we'll see. Looking forward to it.
So let's begin with our first couple of coffees. Coffee number 1.
Okay.
There you go. Smell good. Tastes good.
Well, it's not very strong, this one.
Not very strong.
Okay.
Pleasant or?
It's not very strong. But
so not bitter?
Not bitter at all. No, smooth. Well, interesting. Okay, good to know.
Do you want to try and guess the location or?
Not yet. It's hard to tell with just one. That it doesn't.
Well, why don't you
not sure yet.
grab coffee number 1 and pop that somewhere over here. They're obviously moving around, but put it around the middle.
Put it around the middle somewhere to start. Yep. Okay.
All right. So that's coffee number 1. Let's get coffee number 2 ready.
Okay. Let's go. Number 2.
So here we are with number 2.
Still a bit warm.
Hopefully they're nice and warm still.
Should do it this way. I'm a Price's prayer partner. We hope we've got lots signed up.
Come on, sign up.
It's definitely, Matt's definitely more bitter.
More bitter? Stronger or just bitter?
Oh, I feel like it's a bitterness, but...
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, yuck. That's actually revolting.
Not a good one.
No. Could just be a bad blend, I suppose.
Yeah,
but
could be. It could be some
lower.
upset people after that one.
Yep.
All right, so that's coffee number 2.
Yeah.
We'll go number 3. All right, so coffee number 3. All locally brewed, freshly brewed.
Well, that's a good hot one.
Ooh, nice and hot. I did feel when I grabbed that off the barista that, ooh, that's hot.
Not a strong taste, that one.
No. So this might test you out with the first.
Yeah.
First one. You said that about that one as well.
Yeah.
So coffee number 3. Where's
Josh
going to rank?
here,
Oh, a bit under coffee 1.
Yeah.
All right, so coffee 2 still the lowest.
I think coffee, that definitely had more prominent. Coffee 2 definitely the lowest.
Oh, well, what will you think about coffee number 4?
I have to try and guess some of these locations. Coffee 2 was probably from Banjos or something like that, is my guess.
Banjos.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get number 4 and then we can test them all
Time
out.
for number 4. Number 4.
So coffee number 4. Let's see what you think of that one.
Okay. Oh, it's a sweeter one.
Sweet. There's no sugar in any of them. They're just
it's just a
natural quality bean.
I'm going to guess that this one's black milk.
Black milk? Well, that's your favourite cafe.
It's not a sugar sweetness. It's like a nutty sweetness almost. Yep. Yeah.
And that's what you want from a good coffee, don't you? Natural sweetness.
It's not bitter at all.
Okay.
Hot one.
So number 4.
I'm going to have to think about these, but I'm going to put this around there.
Draw between 1 and 4 at the moment. All right, well, it must be good if you're going to polish it off.
The heat's definitely there. That's all right. It's not a strong flavour though, but I think that's because there's no crema on it, because we've tipped it into a cup.
Yes, yeah. It has changed it a little bit by pouring them into the cup.
That's the best sip of the coffee, is that first sip.
You kind of needed to do that to keep it
silky.
anonymous. All right,
Yeah,
let's grab number 5. Okay, coffee number 5. A good sounding.
It's not a good tasting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Was that a strong one?
It was stronger, but it's actually one
very dark.
It's one that's probably could be borderline bitter, but not bitter.
That one's going.
So I'll rank them all just at the end, but I reckon it's around there. Just got to think about them.
Well, that's coffee
I know
number
it's in the middle
5.
of a pack. There we go. Where would you say your favourite coffee shops are in town?
Oh, I'm a big fan of Steampunk.
Steampunk, yeah,
really like Steampunk.
Near the post office there.
Hot and strong.
They do good cannoli there. That's there.
Yes.
Yep.
And I do like the new Nash on 13th Street. That's pretty good.
Very good.
All right, well, I'll grab coffee number 6.
Number
so the
6.
last one. Number
Okay.
6.
I'm going to be going to the toilet all afternoon after all this coffee.
You won't sleep for 4 days.
Ooh.
That looked really dark when I poured that in.
It's not great, but it's like... Yeah, look,
is it strong? Pretty strong?
It's definitely strong. It's just that borderline bitter again. So there's a real borderline. Like they could have just burnt one coffee.
Okay.
So I'm going to think about this. So
1 and 4 so far are the favourites.
I'm going to do this. Do you want me to guess where I think they're from as well?
Rank them first, and then we'll...
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I just had, wasn't it? I don't distinct. This is hard because they're almost equal last.
Okay. Well, you can sort of say that roughly.
I'm going to do this.
So 2's a definite bottom?
Well,
close.
It's a close bottom. They're all, I could almost group these in here.
2 favourites.
Middle of the pack.
Middle.
All
3
bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess.
So it's like the Geelong Cats.
Yep.
Collingwood, Port Adelaide.
Yeah. Bulldogs.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to guess that this is...
I've got my answers here.
So I'm going to guess.
Here are the answers.
Black milk.
You reckon that's black milk?
Possibly.
And that was a favourite, wasn't it?
I'm going to say glow.
Glow.
Now. Then I'm actually going to say Mocha Mecca.
Okay.
8th Street. Now, these are the bitter
ones.
ones.
I didn't have time to get out to 15th Street.
I'm going to say Banjos.
Banjos number 6.
Yep. I'm wondering if you maybe chucked an instant coffee in there. Were they all from coffee shops?
None of them were instant.
So, actually, I'm going to say Banjos is this one. Okay. I'm trying to think what other coffee shops exist in town.
That could be an insult, that one.
Actually, this is Cafenio, isn't it? Cafenio, black milk, glow, Mocha Mecca, Banjos. Just trying to think where else you can get coffee from. Grinders. All right. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay, so that's Josh's guess. Let's reveal.
Okay.
So you've said, I'll save it. We'll go from the bottom.
Yep.
So number 2, coffee number 2, which was the worst coffee. Yep. Now this one's going to insult my daughter and son.
Oh no.
That's Mocha Mecca.
Really Mocha Mecca?
But it is 8th Street, not 15th Street,
it was
Ethan
and
quite
Chloe bitter.
Work. Yeah,
it was
bitter.
I feel like it was burnt. Like they put it in there, and it's easy to burn a coffee if you just sit it in there and then press the button after a while.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Number 6. Now, we've been there only here a couple of times so far. That is a brand new cafe called Cafe 126.
Yep. Good temperature though. So, that's something they did well. Very, very hot one.
Yeah, I think the first time we went there, I was very impressed.
Mm.
Second time I had a coffee there, it was a bit
I've switched to black coffee a little bit lately. Not all the time, but just a little bit.
Okay. Number 5. Now, I don't blame you for not guessing where that one was actually from. That was Clove Organics.
Oh, okay. No, I've been wanting to check that out. So now I know not to go there.
Bit of a different one. Yep. And I'll give you a bit of, before I go into the final 3, there were a few places that were not open today. Yeah, okay. So we know we love Glow.
Yep.
Glow's only open Wednesday to Friday at the moment, so they weren't open.
Okay.
And what was the other one I was going to go to? Oh, Cafe 94 wasn't open. They closed at 11 o'clock, and we're filming this a bit after 11, so they were a couple that weren't able to do.
Okay.
Coffee number 3, that was Nash Lane.
Okay, I forgot to say Nash.
Nash Lane.
Yep.
That's the 10th Street Nash Lane, though.
Yep. No, it's the 13th.
Not too bad.
Been up here.
Maybe. Coffee number 1. So put that up. So you reckon these two?
This is black milk, a mixture of black milk and probably Cafenio because it's nearby.
Well, coffee number 1 was black milk.
Yeah. And this was Cafenio, was it?
Well, you're not going to believe this, but I'll promise you that this is true.
It can't be Banjos.
That is Coles Express.
No, it's not.
That's the $1 small Coles Express
Really?
coffee.
I put it up here with that one.
So maybe we could save a lot of money.
It was probably because of the temperature, to be honest. Like it was, you could taste the flavour. There you go. Yeah, so it was very nutty. That's why I did it. It was like it had hazelnut in it, like the bean.
So there you go.
Which is Cafenio's got a very nutty taste.
It does actually.
There you
go. I didn't get the Cafenio.
Okay. There you go.
There are some good cafes in Mildura.
Well,
so we'd love it if in the comments. Where is your favourite?
I'd like to point out I nearly put this one on top.
You did. Yeah, I know you did.
Yep.
So where's your favourite cafe? Who makes your favourite coffee, or if you're a tea drinker? Even if you're a cold drinker, who makes the best iced chocolate or iced coffee?
That's right.
We're reopened at the moment for a few different places. We can go out, and so we'd love to know where you like to go.
And shout out to Brendan Stacey for coffee number 2. They're quite good at 15th usually.
Well, that was 8th Street. Anyway.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. We'll see you next time at Pastors Chat.
That's right.
Coley and Tonks.